Hello and welcome to Realm. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to add Realm to your Android application. I'm going to show you a few APIs that come with Realm and also explain a little bit about the example for the grid view that you can acquire from the Realm download. Previously, to add Realm to your project, you had to copy in an entire directory named Realm and also use an annotations jar. Well, we've greatly simplified this into one jar. To add Realm to your project, you copy this jar into the libs directory for your app. And then if you haven't already done it, you add a line to your Gradle file that makes sure that the jar is compiled into the project. We have another means, and that is to add a compile reference to our Maven repo for using Realm. If you add this line into the build.gradle file for your app, you can easily add Realm to your application, and you won't need to add the jar manually into the libs directory. That's it. Once you've done that, you're ready to start coding for Realm. For the example we want to show today, we basically have a grid view with a list of cities and some votes associated with those cities. That information is initialized from JSON, but is something we want to store into our Realm so that it's persistent. As we're bringing in the JSON data, we want to store it into a Realm object. And to do that, we first create a Realm and then open a transaction for writing. Note that we have that outside the loop for the JSON that's coming in. You could put that transaction inside the loop, but that would create more transactions for every write. As the JSON information is coming in, we want to put it into a city object that is known to the Realm. To do that, we use the create object call. Then we update each of its fields with the JSON information. And then, since we're already doing a loop, we're going to add the Realm object into a list. This gives us a little bit of a performance boost on the first loop. And that's all we have to do. Now our list of cities would be initialized. But sometimes users are going to want to update those cities. So we capture a click event and we identify the city that they've selected. And then we want to store off an increment to the vote for that particular city. So to do that, we first create a Realm. And then we make a where call to find the city that matches the one that the user selected. And since we assume that all the objects that are in the Realm are unique, we only have to pick the first one. Now we want to update it, so we open a transaction for writing. And I'll just close it so I don't forget. And then for the Realm city, we increment its votes. And that's all we have to do. Now when the user clicks on an item, they've updated it. If I hit the go button, we get an app that looks about like this, and you can increment into Realm an extra vote. That's all for this demonstration today. Thanks a lot for watching. Come back for next time for more cool stuff, and enjoy using Realm.